Buenos tardes, mis amigos. Back again, coming to you live from, well, not live when it's on YouTube, coming to you from the Iberostar Dominicana here in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. This actually is the Iberostar Dominicana. This over here is the Iberostar Punta Cana. They're separate hotels with separate check-ins, but they're essentially the same hotel. They're part of the same complex. And guests at either hotel, both are all-inclusives, can use the facilities, the restaurants, and so forth at either hotel. There are two other Iberostar resorts in this compound, the Iberostar compound, which is huge. But those are higher end. So like the guests there can use the facilities at either of these resorts, but we cannot go to those resorts and use the restaurants and facilities and so forth. A class caste system, but you know how that is. And quite honestly, I would imagine the rooms are slightly nicer and you know, maybe the dining is a little higher end, but for what you pay and what you get out of the Iberostar Dominicana, again where I'm staying, it's a great value. And yeah, I really like this resort. And you can see the grounds are amazing, the landscaping, the Iberostar logo cut into the bushes. There's lots of wildlife. In fact, let me go up here and show you some of that. I'm a little disappointed that I haven't seen the flamingos, and like in all the videos and pictures I see the flamingos, but I haven't seen any. But there's like ibises, turtles, and in the breakfast the birds can get pretty aggressive. They'll like literally come take something off your plate if you don't watch them. But the territory is really beautiful. And it's relatively compact. Like when you come in to the Iberostar compound from the main road, like when you're on your way in from the airport, just to get back here to where the Punta Cana and Dominicana are, is like, it's like a 10-minute additional trip from the main Iberostar entrance. The compound, the Iberostar like complex is huge, but these two resorts, the area is fairly compact. You can get from the lobby past everything to the beach in about 5 minutes walk. But they do have little go-kart things that will take you to the back of the complex if you don't want to walk. Like when you check in and you've got your luggage, they automatically just throw it on the go-kart and drive you back to your room, which is kind of nice. But if you look over there, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it that great from here with this video, but there's an ibis like standing inside the buffet restaurant there. There's not a meal being served now, so he's just going to be all disappointed. But it's an example of the aggressive avians around here. Okay, and here's some of the wildlife. You can see some of the turtles, ducks, just sitting there chilling. They're much better behaved than the ibises and crows and so forth, or ravens. I don't know what, crows and ravens, I can never tell the difference. Anyway, but that's just an example of wildlife that you'll see around the complex. This is the main showroom. That's my kind of one disappointment with the hotel. I don't think the entertainment is that great. You know, most of it tends to be Spanish language. Well, I'm not going to say that, because the MC, the animation team as they call it, you know, they're speaking both languages, but a lot of the music tends to be kind of more geared toward Spanish language music, which, I mean, it makes sense because I would say the slight majority of the guests are Spanish speakers. But compared to, say, the Rio Playa Car in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, which is the last resort I stayed at back in March, I thought the entertainment there was a lot better. But that's kind of my only disappointment with the resort. All right, I'm walking back up in the direction of the beach now. There are, between the Dominicana and the Punta Cana, I want to say 7 restaurants. 7 or 8. When you get here, you download an app onto your phone, and it has all the details on the restaurants and the hours and how to make reservations and so forth, and the entertainment schedule, which is really helpful. And like everything now, it's a QR code that you have to scan first. Even the drink menu is a QR code. Kind of annoying, but such is life post-COVID, right? But anyway, there are 7 restaurants. The main buffet, the Igwe buffet, is the one that was right behind me. Is large, you know, frequently very busy. But the selection of dishes is pretty good. And it all tastes pretty good. The first night we ate at the Mediterranean restaurant. That one is actually really, really good. The Asian restaurant, meh. I wasn't too impressed by it. And the grill house, the Marimba, that's really good. The beef brisket there was surprisingly good. And here you get some more of the lush landscaping and grounds. And, you know, every morning they're out manicuring and cleaning and taking care of everything. It's quite impressive. And one nice thing about these hotels, which you don't find in a lot of tropical resorts, is that there's elevators, which is nice. Granted, there are 4 floors on this hotel, but I mean, there were 3 floors in Playa del Carmen, and I still had to walk up all 3 of them with the luggage. Walking up toward the pool areas now. And again, you could use anything on the side of the Punta Cana or the Dominicana. The pools are nice and big. Kind of a little separate area for kids here. This pool directly in front of me is the one on the Dominicana side. That one is the Punta Cana side, and they're like mirror images of each other. Except the color of the floor must be different on each, because this one is more turquoise-ish, and this one is kind of more cobalt blue. See the little human chess game there. You know, there's plenty of palapas covered here on the pool and the beach, but there are points in the day in which pretty much all of them will be occupied. So, you know, you just got to use that chair hog strategy. Come out early in the morning, throw your bag or book and towel on the chair and claim it for the day. This is the pool bar. And it's a little disappointing that there's not a swim up bar, but you know, that's a minor gripe. I generally am a beach person and don't get in the pool anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. That over there is the Marimba. At night it's the grill house, but during the day, during lunch hours, it's another buffet restaurant. Okay, now we're stepping out to the beach. One of the nice things about this place is that there is a bathroom right at the beach. So you don't have to, you know, run to your room and take care of your business and then come back out to the beach. Getting a little too close to it there. And again, you can see there are plenty of covered palapas out here on the beach. But like, I want to say around 11:30, 12 o'clock this afternoon, pretty much all of them were taken. But you know, we claimed ours already, so people were eyeing them, but they saw our stuff on them, so keep it moving. Buenos días. Punta, this resort is in the area of Punta Cana known as Bavaro, and I think the general overall name for this beach is Bavaro Beach, but this particular section of it I think is called Arena Gorda Beach. And you know, they've had seaweed problems here just like most places in the Caribbean and the Atlantic region this year, but our stay, we've been here, today is Tuesday the 6th of June. We've been here since Sunday and the beach conditions have been perfect. I mean, this is actually more seaweed than I've seen the whole time, and this isn't, I mean, this is nothing.